Sick. Test, 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 test. There's an ad covering the music thing.
Music. Thank you.
YouTube Premium.
No, thank you. Catch.
Okay. Let's go look at this demo complete screen.
Alright. Vertical gun. I forgot to open ground control. Again.
Okay, where are we losing? Nice.
Cool. Good. Running. Alright.
That's
I need a shape. Patch. How's a shape today? Shape.
bless you. Bless you.
Hey. Shapes.
What? Just randomly crashed, bro.
Oh man.
Invalid. Oh, invalid node path.
Hmm. The game crashed?
Hmm.
Where?
My editor crashed.
Oh.
Windows icon is so annoying.
Main screen now. Work on scene transitions. Yeah, the Windows icon is.
How did you even get that?
pain. Because honestly, our game doesn't even do it right. Still, we've got a bug somewhere that is not fixable. Like,
How did you do that?
but congratulations, I'm happy for you. And a main menu and an end screen. Nice job.
Sick. Center there. We expand that. Center here. Top.
A lot of tutorials got it to work completely. That's super cool.
I have to go down that route.
I mean, we did at one point in time,
Again.
but again, like,
I want to get this to be centered. Just big. I just did that. Check this out.
and if you do it all correctly, Windows still stores the default Godot icon, so you can rewrite. We haven't, honestly, ours is at a point where we don't even have the default Godot icon anymore. We have no icon. See how right here it's no icon at all? But if we change, here's the cool thing. If we change it to full screen mode, and then back out of full screen mode, you can see it shows up. The upstream logo is there now. And
Magic.
Our actual engine, my download of the engine, has the same problem. Where the first time I open up the engine, it's no logo, but if I change scenes and force it to reset, it appears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did all the ICO size stuff. Actually, we're not. You know what's funny? We're not even using ICO files anymore. Ours is it's completely with the PNG. You don't even have to use ICO files. It all works without it. I'm pretty sure. Double check that. Yeah, that icon is a PNG, and this one is a PNG. And when we do use an icon, hey Foxotic, thanks for dropping in.
What's up?
When we do use an icon file, it doesn't work at all. So, ooh, allowed to Twitch at your new job. That's nice.
Nice.
we've exported it too. Backcoder, yeah, we've exported ours that way as well, and trust me, we've done it with both icons and without icons. And right now, it does work with PNGs. You just have to cycle the resolution for some reason, or cycle the window mode. And without PNGs, with icon files, it doesn't work at all. So we have elected to move on for now, because we have more pressing problems with our release coming up.
At different times. Toby, come here. Get out of there. Come here.
Okay, so this.
Come here, buddy. Did you just poop? Better not have stuff on you. You're a little stinky, dude.
Yeah. I've heard things about, I've read things about how Windows stores the icon in the cache. And so you have to, rename your export to a different app name. Because it has a new name, Windows will not have stored the cache. And there are ways you can manually clear your icon cache as well. Yep. Salmon Rage Game. That's us. We're doing well. We're plowing ahead towards release coming up pretty soon here, and doing some pretty heavy-handed optimizations here with our water effect. I've kind of broken it again right now, but we've dramatically improved performance with it, which is pretty awesome. We went from having something like 40,000 objects present to 24, 22 or something. Or no, I think less than that. I think we're down to 17 or 18. 16,000 objects, yeah. Yeah, Cat Coder, we've tried clearing our cache and re-exporting. Yeah, we used to be up at 40,000 nodes, and we brought it all the way down to 16. Yeah, it's pretty satisfying. I've still got to fix this water effect because I've broken it, but once we get it working as it used to, it's gonna run much more efficiently. Digging the jazz jams. Yeah, this is Game Chops, video game lo-fi.
Love Game Chops.
Yeah.
What is this? Do I have a margin on it? No. Why is this like this?
I suspect you probably TCAT code. I suspect you probably did it correctly. I think we got something broken. We broke something along the way and just haven't gone back to fix whatever it is. Still don't really know why it worked. Yeah, honestly, and you know what's the funny thing? Our playtest does work. We have the icon on our playtest.
We did the same thing.
We did the same thing, and it worked exactly right. 6 months ago, or 3 months ago, however long ago we did that. And somewhere along the way it broke. We don't quite know why. Oh well, not a huge deal. Okay, I gotta figure out why these are properly. Is this down? No, they're not applying.
vertical margin on this.
Update spring. Then. I am a big fan of Godot, personally. I think it's really nice for our work set. Yeah, it works really well for what we're trying to do, and
oh yeah,
it. So far, every problem we've encountered, anytime we encounter an issue, it almost always already has an issue on GitHub for it, and people are already talking about the solution, which is really, really nice. Yeah. And it feels like pretty performant for the most part, especially with these recent changes we're making. We're realizing just about any of our performance issues are our own fault.
Us.
it's us. Like any time that we think maybe we thought maybe we were like pushing the limits of this engine. We were like, we've got 40,000 objects all like happening at the same time. Like maybe that's just too much for it to handle. And then we thought of that for a second. We're like, that's stupid. Like the people who wrote this are better programmers than us. Like, and so we look into it, and there's a way to reduce the net. Like we didn't need all these nodes doing all this stuff. We can just, if we write some lower level code, write some better code, we can do the same thing for a whole lot cheaper. And so we just write better code, and it works better. Yeah, and I think the last few updates for it, every single new version brings a whole lot of stuff. I'm excited. We're staying on 4.3 for this release because 4.4 like just came out and the game comes out very, very soon. So we're staying with 4.3, but as soon as Upstream is out, we're moving on to 4.4 for the next game, and I'm excited about some of the stuff they have there.
Yes.
I did try opening our repo in 4.4. I made a copy of it and tried opening it in 4.4 the other day. Yeah, it runs just fine. I didn't notice any immediate issues, but I don't feel like QAing the whole thing, you know.
Yeah.
But it does work, but I did. There's a developer I follow on Blue Sky who said he found a bug with the automatic like focus stuff, and I was like, oh, if there's problems with focus, let's not switch over to that. We know that ours works, so we'll stick with it.
That's not what I want.
Okay. There. Now flat switch. It did before.
This, and I can hear.
I add a transition, switching scenes with Git tree. you need to create a singleton that you would call something like scene manager. And your scene manager will be the one handling that transition, and it will put a black square over the screen and fade it in. Then you switch the scene, and then you fade it out. And you can do singletons by creating global variables or global nodes in your project settings here, and then you hit globals, and you're able to make this node a global, and that makes it so that it'll appear or it'll get loaded in at runtime, sort of with the scene tree but separate from it. So you don't have to like specifically add it to your scene tree anywhere. It gets added automatically to the root of the scene tree. You can see our project settings. Our global nodes include focus. This is for controllers. We have a signal bus. This is not actually a signal bus. This handles some sound.
Yeah, that doesn't.
We have a scene. This is our scene manager, which handles the transition between scenes. We have a globals script, and this just contains a ton of variables that need to be accessed by a bunch of different things. Not at all good coding practice, but we set it up a long time ago, and we just ran with it, I think.
Yeah, I feel like global variables are like fine and they're super fast, but are like references are not great.
Yeah.
I have a lot of like utility functions in there too. That should probably be in the util script.
Yeah. We have a game save load singleton. Now, but how do I call it when I die in the game? You switch the enemies on.
Works at work. Yeah.
So
that's
see
the
how
mindset. Optimize when you need it.
So Cat Carter, see how it says name here and it says globals? We just call globals.method or globals.property, and you can access it from any script in your entire game, and and you'll be able to grab it. So if you have a scene manager that is, you have a method called transition to menu, and you do scene menu.transition to menu, you can call that in any script. Banana Army, hi, welcome to the YouTube stream. Okay, I feel like I have to convert my changes. I broke this.
Trying to find the link to the scene manager stuff that I looked at when I was making ours. Send. Because I found this really good one where a guy had linked his repo. He was like, check out my singletons, and I kind of browsed that for inspiration.
No, you don't call it before you transition with get tree. The get tree transition should be in the singleton. Or the get tree call should be inside the singleton's method.
Yeah.
That singleton handles it, or the global variable handles all of it for you.
Is this it? Browse through this video.
Honestly, you don't even need to make a node. I mean, for scene manager, you probably do, because you want to have an animation player and stuff. So what I would do is, we can go look at our scene manager here. Scene manager. Our scene manager is a node 2D. Probably shouldn't be a node 2D. It should just be a node. But it can be a node, and then it has an animation player. It has a timer, probably to do some transitions. And then we have a canvas layer. This canvas layer has a color rect, a loading ring, and a label. So we can display some stuff during the loading scene. And this animation player, we can see the animations that play are the fade in animation. If we play it, looks like that. And you can see we've got some text and a loading sign down there. And then we have a fade out animation. Play that, it goes away. And basically what's happening is set current scene. We have this method here. Tells you which scene to transition to. We have a get tree, get root, add child, new scene. Get tree.current scene equals new scene. That's the actual transition of the scene. And here's the change scene. So we have a scene path, loads the target scene, starts the fade out animation, waits for the animation to finish. Key free. This frees the old scene. Play fade in, and then you wait for your loading to finish. We use the resource loader threaded request to do that. Load interval timer. Yeah, and you use a resource loader. You don't play fade out until your new scene is fully loaded. How long have we been in the dev scene? 9 months. This game will come out 9 months after we started. And I suppose, I guess we were working on a different game for a few months before that, so maybe about a year. But we did both go to school for computer science. So I suppose that helps. That helps too, having a degree and having done it for a few years.
Yeah. We've been like talking about game dev, but not really.
Yeah.
Scene. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, nice t-shirt. You could, yeah. Could like have your current scene start fading screen to black, and then like switch screens and then fade in. I tried to send a link. I'm not sure if it went through. I'm gonna try to send it again, but I found it might be because there's a link in the chat, but I found a nice video going over it.
Let me see if I can pull up the stream here. If I can.
Yeah, I can't see mine. If you're logged into our account.
Yeah. Weird. I don't.
My mouse is gone. Oh, now it's back. Are you able to send that message I just sent in Discord?
Yeah, I can.
They're on YouTube.
You know which one?
I think vertical, unless they're a shared chat.
They're not a shared chat. I think the last chat was horizontal. Oh, my bitrate on. Yeah, my bitrate on YouTube was bad.
Yeah, we like. What year is it? 2025. Oh, there it is. Yeah, nice. 2023, we did some game jams.
And
then end of 2023, start of 2024, we started a project. Realized scope creep has hands, and then pivoted. Spring, start of summer to this project, and now we're here.
Now we're here.
And
releasing this month. And we'll be on to the next one. Dude, we were. You ready for this pitch?
It was overly ambitious.
You
It was
ready for
cool
this?
though. I still think it would be so fun
Yeah.
and stylized.
It was a online co-op. First
Like
person
Phasmophobia or like Lethal Company.
horror co-op game with procedurally generated environments. And we thought we could learn how to do that and release it in about 8 months. That was our original plan, was start in January, release it in October for Halloween. Yep. Online co-op, procedurally generated environments, the whole thing. All the classics. Extraction horror. Oh yeah. And we had a. Thanks, Cat
Yes.
Coder. We appreciate it. Good luck with your
Change my
scene manager.
background to
Oh
one of
yeah,
the good screenshots.
one of the good ones. It was going to be a sort of fantasy twist on like the extraction horror type, where instead of being like
Cool.
in a haunted house or something like that, you're in like a medieval setting where you're playing as like medieval monster hunters, and you have to go out into the woods and
Yeah, like Shrek.
like
You're not
Shrek.
You're
And
you're on the other side of Shrek.
Shrek. You're on the Farquaad side of Shrek,
Yeah, but like in a cool way.
and in a cool, edgy way, not funny. And so it would have like a monster manual that would like get populated as
like a bestiary.
as you encountered creatures and figured out their weaknesses, and you would bring back
Go to like a little village.
right there. I think we were playing a lot of Helldivers at the time, and so we had this idea
Yeah.
of like a map that like was procedurally generated and have a bunch of points of interest and had a village in the center, and you would start.
Yeah, literally.
You'd start at the center, and then you'd go out to all the POIs in the generated level, and you could bring back trophies and then sell them on the bounty board or whatever. And that was sort of the gameplay loop. Had some pretty
Yeah, kind of like Helldivers or like Phasmophobia. You have like your main objective, but then there's like a bunch of optional things you can do along the way to like.
Oh yeah, and then aesthetically, I was working on this like bonkers visual shader that
quite the pipeline.
That I had this like 3 or 4 or 5 6 pass filter that was doing a ton of edge detection and like really cool dithering patterns to make this really sort of wild filter on the game that had really over dramatic saturation and lighting and strong edge detection. So I think it was going to be pretty cool. But we just got so bogged down trying to learn so much in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, we were trying to make all the 3D art and like.
Yeah, and
Blender
do all
was
this.
killing me.
Yeah, procedural generation, like figuring out online multiplayer stuff. Like, yeah, it was. We were ambitious, as everyone is, right, on their first try.
I think I blame Blender geometry nodes for killing my ambition.
And so we were gonna pivot, and so we thought, let's pivot to
Find that screenshot.
let's pivot to what's the smallest game? We have seen Repo, yes, Foxotic. Sorry, I just saw that message.
It was cool.
I haven't played it yet, but I have seen it.
I haven't played it either.
So we thought, what's the smallest game we can make? And I always tell people, not always, people come in occasionally in our YouTube chat and will like ask, how do I start making video games? And I always start with follow some tutorials, and then once you've done some tutorials, make Flappy Bird, because it's a one input game and one action game. And so we're like, well, we can do more than one action. How about 2 actions? That's not too ambitious, right? Only 2 buttons. And so we came up with a movement system that uses only 2 buttons.
Yeah, can you see this?
Oh yeah.
This was my attempt at generating cool trees. This is a waste of time.
Store this file. Yeah, we might come back to it one day. I think
I still think it'd be so fun. It'd be such a fun
Yeah.
game to like. I would play that.
yeah, I think it could be a really cool project. I think we need to build the tools for it first.
Yeah.
And have the I mean, we have so much more experience with Godot at this point. It's crazy. Like, I just feel so much more capable than we did before. So, I think not to spoil too much, but our next game, part of building our next game is going to be building a tool set to use for future games, where we basically will be able to say, okay, here is every game that we want to make that fits this vague genre or vague sort of perspective. We'll be able to reuse this code base and reapply it. So hopefully we'll be able to make more games quicker. And the hope for that is we do one game that's not multiplayer, and then the next one we'll be able to build on top of it using the same code base to make a multiplayer co-op game.
Yeah. I was playing Phasmophobia last night.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it is such a different game once you understand how the game works, and it's not just like a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
It's still scary, but like kind of like playing more like the meta game, like really like gaming and trying to figure out
Yeah.
type of like it's fun. It's more like an extraction co-op game.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we also want to, like make them, like I don't know, do more. I personally, I want to do more like content and do more education stuff too. Like we have a safe load system that we have here, but I think it would be a really great YouTube tutorial to be a, hey, here's how you make a save load system, and also here's a GitHub repo for a very bare bones save load setup. And have that, be CC0 license or whatever. And like do the same thing with like a first person character controller and a couple of interactable objects. Like and if we can make an awesome tutorial about first go through how we write it, and then say, here's how we use it in a couple different ways. And if you want to use it, here's the open sourced code for it. That has, a very small but solid set of capabilities for you to build a game on top of. So I think that's kind of the plan for the next project. Is it'll be both I think a very cool project that I'm very excited about, but also it will be an opportunity for us to build tools for future games and make some educational content about it too.
Found a bug.
Uh-oh.
And I also thought of a weird case. All right, can you see my screen?
Yeah, let me make it bigger here. Mouse.
I've done this like 3 times now.
Okay.
So endgame.
Are you in the end game right now? How'd you do that?
Mm-hmm. Pause to skip. Main menu.
Oh.
Continue.
You can continue.
And I just like looped and got the achievement for beating the game a couple times.
Ah, shoot. Okay. Wait. Wait a minute. What?
I don't know how this is happening, but it's not deleting the save.
It's not deleting the save file. When you did this only happened though when you pressed escape to skip.
Yeah, I haven't tried it, letting it play and seeing what happens on main menu.
So can you see what happens right now? I imagine what's happening is something about the escaping part is not doing. When you press escape to skip, it doesn't do the part that deletes the save file.
And then one more thing I just thought of. In this, once you get to this, do you disable quick save mode?
No, I don't. But the quick save, I do hide the quick save sprite when I hide the salmon sprite.
What if someone had a quick save checkpoint outside of the mountain spring?
Oh, that's so funny.
And then they hit it and dip
yeah,
out.
and they go back. That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, I'll
Mad that one too.
yeah, make a ticket for that. That's an easy fix, but I totally forgot about it.
Quick save input in endgame.
Genius.
Okay, you're deceased.
Wait a minute. Why is that?
I don't think something hit right because I went back in or something, you know?
Yeah, something must have happened.
I'm gonna do a fresh. I think I play it. Yep.
Right. Yeah.
You gotta try and break your own game. Otherwise it is not durable enough. Okay, I'm gonna let this one run through.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose it can take a while because if you're still getting some of the beginning narration, some of those lines are a little bit longer, and it has to wait for the line to finish before it'll start the next line. So it could take up to like a minute, if not a minute and a half, to play through this whole thing.
There it goes. Yep.
Okay. Okay. So something about skipping doesn't delete the save. Good to know.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, and I mean, at the same time, too, I think there is something to be said to, like, we do our best to tailor the experience to the best of our abilities, but, like, also at some point, like, people will do what they want with it. Like,
yeah, it's not an online PvP game.
Right. It's not an online PvP
Like,
game. There's, I guess, since we've added the leaderboards, there's a little bit of, like, online experience now.
Those always get cheated anyways, though.
But those people cheat at those pretty quickly anyways. It's a short-term thing, right? Real speedrunners will just use other things. But like, yeah, if people want to cheat at it, like, I don't know, I don't really care.
Yeah, their own experience.
Right. It's their thing to engage with.
This was fixed.
Fallen does not go back. Exactly. Cheat yourself out of experience.
Okay, that's done. We'll do pause gameplay on controller disconnected.
That does not work.
Okay,
That one does, though.
focus. Yes.
Interesting. Okay, so it's the discovering that the something about the on-screen notifier is breaking the rise and fall for this new Surface system. Music has shifted the vibes. I'll be honest with you, I don't have the music playing. I don't know what it sounds like. I suppose I could put it on now. I turned the music off for a while because I was writing music, and I don't like to listen to music while I'm writing. Oh yeah, it has shifted the vibes.
I don't know this one. I know party.
Yeah.
It is very creepy.
Yeah, it is.
I like the Stardew one the best. So chill.
Yeah. Okay.
Connect controller.
Oh, rise.
Global
Oh. No. Rise and fall times delta.
Oh, okay. That should be easy enough. Set controller connected.
Oh, and that does. We had. I think we would be remiss not to mention we had the coolest name for this medieval Monster Hunter co-op game too. We were gonna call it All the King's Men. And you were like the Humpty Dumpty rhyme, and so one of the monsters that you'd hunt would be some version of Humpty Dumpty.
What even happens? Wait. This has me thinking I might have overlooked something. This project.
Yeah, well, it might be a couple of years before we get back to it if we do, but it would be a cool one to bring back.
Yeah, it could fit into what we're kind of planning
Yeah.
at some point. So if I go here,
But it depends on how quickly we continue to do stuff. Like if we can keep to 2 a year, then.
it's crazy though, I feel like.
I think we can do it. This one will have taken us 8 or 9 months. 9 months probably. And I think the next one will be quicker because we know so much more.
Make your magnum opus.
No, we can't. We can't. That is not an efficient
I
business
wish.
strategy. We have to have a game blow up and make a stupid amount of money before we can consider spending time to make a passion project like that.
Otherwise, it just stays a hobby.
Right. It has to. We have to put out consistent, small and polished projects. And really, if we get, we gotta start making enough to live off of. We don't have to have actual jobs too.
Actual jobs. Contributing members of society.
Right.
It couldn't be me.
If we are ever lucky enough to have a game blow up to the point where financial security is assured for the rest of our lives, then maybe a passion project. Then a magnum opus could be in the works.
Still jobs.
We need to make $2 million, I think. Or I guess I would need to make $2 million to be at a point where I could stop working for the rest of my life, I think. How many copies of Upstream would we have to sell for $2 million?
Too many.
This one will... So 4 million total. Yeah, $4 million. $4 million. Divided by... It's going to be $8 times 0.7. And that's before tax. So...
Any discount.
We would need to sell 714,000 copies of our little tiny platformer, which I don't, not only do I not think is going to happen, I know it will not happen, because I don't even think, like, I doubt Getting Over It has sold that many copies, you know?
That's so many.
No, it might not be this one, but people are into survival horror stuff, so maybe all the King's Men would blow up.
Games.
The rage building up within people.
What's that set controller mode? What does this get called?
Oh wait, the collider is not being adjusted, isn't it? Or is it? Oh, it's just the polygon that's not moving. Okay.
Set controller connected.
I appreciate that. It's very kind.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean it's been, I would say, not the while yes, it has been quick and we've done our best to make the game as polished as we can, I think we've spent more time on this than we would be normally able to, I think. Unfortunately, I don't think good ideas are enough. It has to be marketable ideas. And then not only do they have to be marketable ideas, but then you have to actually promote those marketable ideas in a way that...
Streamable ideas.
Right, that are appealing to people. So I think that's something that we would like to do more of too, is make like our content is not for everyone, you know, like streams are pretty boring for the most part. Like we just kind of are hanging out while we work, and we're not gonna, and like once this game is done, we're probably not gonna stream quite as often, you know. We might do some more like game streams where we play games. That could be fun.
Take a little break.
Yeah.
Like grind.
But like we've been working on this at least for the last couple of months. We've both been working on it full time. For the few months before that, Riley was working on it full time. I was not. I was still in school. But like we'll both have to go do other things for work, and so this will have to become a part-time thing. And so I like to use learn things I'll never use. Yeah. So while I hope that we continue to make things with the same polish and the same speed as we have for this one, that remains to be seen whether or not that's the case. But it's my hope that we do. I really do want to try to do the 2 games a year thing. I also had an idea right the other day I was thinking about. I don't think we should do this like next or anything, but I think it could be fun for a period to do even shorter and smaller things, like do a weekend game jam and then spend a month or 2 polishing that game jam and selling it for a couple bucks.
Like a click-holding?
Sort of like click-holding, yeah, but like basically a single, like spend a weekend making a game and then spend a month polishing it, basically. Maybe 2 if you want to include a month of marketing for it or something. Like
yeah, you can get a lot out of, especially like a
sock pop. Yes, that's basically what sock pop does.
Sock pop. I don't know what that is.
They're they did Grun actually, but Grun was a much bigger project for them. I think they had one of their devs working on sock pop for like 8 months or something. But they do these tiny games, and I don't know if they work together on them. I think they might work together on some of them, but my understanding is it's like a collection of solo devs all working together, releasing under the same label.
I do know what this is.
Yeah. I think it could be fun to do that approach for a little bit too. To do.
Buckshot roulette is fun.
Yeah. Yeah, tons of short games, lots of great ones.
Wow. Sound cool. Yeah. This controller.
It's not working. Able to make like 100 games in a short span or something? Maybe they might have. I don't remember. To be totally honest, I didn't. I had never heard of them before they released Grun. I had like seen a couple of their games around, but I had never played any. But then Grun came out, and I played Grun, and I loved it. And so I've done a little bit of reading, but I've bought a couple of their other games, but haven't had the chance to really sit down and play it because I was in the middle of upstream development. Hasn't really been able to play very many games lately.
Yeah, just kind of the occasional evening game.
Yeah.
Or Balatro round.
I've been playing. A few weeks ago, I started playing through Avowed, and I've been really enjoying Avowed. That's been a good comfort game. fine. It's just the rising and falling. Collision shape is changing correctly.
That's really cool.
Four devs and their goal is to make 100 games. Not sure what timestamp, but it's still insane. Yeah. Wonder if they'll do something huge for the 100th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Y plus equals changing. Maybe that's what something I did wrong. Nice and fall. Position of y plus equals change amount.
Breakpoint here. And then we also want to. If pause menu. Is that?
Position. Spring date position. It's transform.
Check it. Pressed. If pause menu and pause menu are visible, it's not true.
Interesting. And this one
And
worked.
Endgame manager and endgame manager. Dot body entered. Not. Body entered hits. Pause menu dot pause pressed.
How? What?
Okay.
Correction, 2023, they tweeted after making 100 games, we're now on a quest to make another 100. I don't think they publish all of them. They have a Patreon where they give you access to the games for $3 a month. Oh, that's cool. Interesting.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What? If not, is controller connected? Okay, then we pull the controller out.
Yeah. It's awesome that they're able to make that work financially too.
Yeah. Shoot. Is controller mode. And controller mode. Controller mode is false. Why is controller mode false?
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Let's do this. Oh wait, this is right. Wait a minute. My code is smarter than me. Okay. Take this out and it should go into here and skip this. Yep. Okay. There we go. Here. Go through that. Change to controller mode. Unplug. Controller mode is true. Yes. Okay. Let's go into here. Plug in a controller. Skip. Switch to controller mode. Unplug.
Interesting. It's gonna be each channel sensor.
Now let's try this without that breakpoint on, so I don't have to use my mouse. That's a little hard to debug. Knives. That works. Okay, now let's test it in game. Plug in controller. Unplug a controller. Plug in a controller. Just plug a controller. Plug in a controller. Unplug. Appears to be working. Let's test end game. Make sure this doesn't happen. It's not supposed to pause. Let's go plug in the controller. It works. Wait, unplug. We're good. Okay. Nice. Okay. That just worked.
Got it. Pausing when you unplug a controller.
Yep.
Nice.
And something that I didn't have before was if you, because right now our UI changes when you make an input.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are on keyboard and then you make input on a controller, it changes to be the controller.
Sure.
UI, vice versa. It wasn't changing back to keyboard when you unplugged controller.
Yeah.
So I put that in too.
Nice.
I don't know what to do to detect if a keyboard gets unplugged.
I don't think. I mean, maybe you can. I'm sure, but not. Yeah. Shouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, someone's gonna get real mad and unplug a keyboard and do something else with it.
Be sent to a dungeon. That's a background from all the king's men.
Oh yeah.
Does that have the filter on it though?
I don't think this has everything, no. I don't think this has dither. And it's an early stage one. I don't know if I really have a good final one. I need to dig a little bit.
Just gonna open it up right now. See what happens when I run it.
I forgot we could do that. This one? What are these ones?
That one doesn't have edge detection on it, I don't think.
Yeah, there's nothing there. This one. Nope. I don't know what that is. This one? Oh, that is fried.
Whoa, that looks deep fried.
That's an engine. Yeah, I don't think I have a good one.
Oh, I'll get one right now.
Yes, I can get sent to a proper dungeon. Yeah,
It's taking a
super
long
curse.
time to load though. Maybe wouldn't it be funny is if we don't remember how bad it actually looked and it actually just does look deep fried.
Yeah.
We're like hyping it up as like, oh yeah, this is super cool, like high contrast, dramatic shadows, dithering, edge detection, and in the end it just sort of looks like a deep fried image. Oh my god, this is taking forever to load. Holy cow. Why is that?
Yeah, I just finished that ticket. I'm gonna try to open it.
Oh, there was a bit of lag.
Lag there.
You know what it probably was? It was me trying to open this game while streaming. Test environment? Oh yeah. Look at that. This was our like hub level where you would there was going to be a map, a 3D map on here where you could pick where you wanted to go. Or no, maybe it was going to be a map here where you would pick where you pick which job you wanted on the job board. and then everyone would queue up by getting in the wagon. We had this mirror here that eventually you'd be able to like put on visual effects to customize your appearance. We were using this knight guy as a temporary, but none of this doesn't have any of the visual effect on it. So let's run it, see what happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Oh, I'm getting errors. For texture must be set to use it.
Okay.
Oh, you got it. Oh, I think I hit F6.
I got it open. Yep. Player customization too. You gotta have something to spend your gold on that you get from killing monsters. Start an offline game. No! My A star does not exist? What were we using A star for?
That was... Mine worked.
What did you open? Did you what? Which one did you run?
I ran I just F5'd. It opened up the procedural generation.
What? Like you pressed F5, run project. That's what I did.
Yeah, I think the project right now is hooked up to do procedural generation. I might have not pushed.
Oh, you didn't do your last one.
Yeah, but like you can see like the mesh. This is too bumpy right now, but like the circles were going to be the points of interest, and then I could press E. I could press E to read. Okay, that's not working.
There's a breakpoint in there. I don't want this breakpoint.
Why is it not working?
Undo that breakpoint. Oh, this is not the effect that we had at that last.
That doesn't even look like it has any of the post-processing. Oh wait,
does
it?
It totally. The edge detection it does have dithering. The edge detection is white instead of black, which is a little weird. You should try running the test environment scene. Seeing what happens. Actually, I can see if I can just run it.
F6. I get an error. Viewport texture must be set to use it. Scene main viewport does.
Yeah.
Where is this at?
Yeah. Well, this project is probably a little busted. Oh wait, is that it? Opened 2 instances. Probably because I was testing multiplayer.
Dungeon, open dungeon. Is it mirror? Something is missing its viewport.
Probably the player, because it doesn't spawn the player in on its own or something like that. Test edge detection. I'm using an old edge detect, not a new edge detection shader. Who knows? This could be freaking anything, man. Oh yeah, we also had voice chat built into the game.
Oh yeah.
Camera to canvas, color correction, dithering, edge detection, sub viewport.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
That's okay. We haven't looked at it in a while.
I forgot you can just like open up projects.
Oh, this one, man, lads, you're getting me. This would be fun to come back to one day.
Chat is so fun. Oh, it makes me want to play like Helldivers.
Yeah.
So I added that new bad guy. Whatever.
Oh yeah.
Faction. Like Illuminati or something. I don't know.
Illuminate, I think. Yeah. Yes, it's working. The earliest it would be next year, because we have to finish our next game first before we have the tools that we would need to make all the Kingsmen work properly. So we got to build the next one first, and then maybe we can come back to all the Kingsmen. Okay, rise and fall. Times -1. Transform. I need to make a new transform? No, I don't think so. This one. Don't make a new transform. We got things we want to make. It has to be planned out, and plans can change. Like, that's fine. The plans are allowed to change, but I think it's important that we have a plan. And Upstream is basically done, coming out very, very soon. And so once we're done, I mean, like, unless Upstream is like uber successful and like some big streamers play it, and like there's desire for console ports or something like that, like we might, if that were to happen, we could spend some time on like a console port, and get that done. But unless there's a real strong desire for that, I don't think it's really worth the time or the money it would cost. So we'll be moving on to the next project. This transition. Water rises falls is now false. So we're all using the original position. Look at some. Just so much stuff to make. We have a Discord. We have a Discord server for like Galama Games and for anybody who wants to join. But we also have a Discord server for the two of us that is like hooked up for our like GitHub pushes and stuff like that, and for us to chat when we're working. And we have a channel, a text channel on there that is game pitches. So anytime we think of something, we put it in the pitch channel. And so we've got this just massive backlog of like whenever one of us has a random idea, we throw it in there. So we've got a lot of stuff that we could go back to if we wanted to. Most of it's pretty ambitious and not really well thought out, but
just kind of fun ideas.
Yeah, fun ideas.
That's the purpose of it.
And if we ever feel like we're looking for something, we can go back through it and see what we might want to do. Let's do waters, beach. Which one is this?
The Godot default input map has UI focus prev set to shift tab and UI focus next set to tab. Controller does not have a default set for that, and I think that's okay.
Okay.
I want to take focus prev off of shift tab though. Do you think I should make it like Control Tab? Would that
Well,
cause a problem?
It won't cause problems, but well, wait. Alt Tab definitely would.
Yeah.
Shift Tab is pretty universal though. I don't know if like all it does is change focus, right? It doesn't select anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a problem, even if it overlaps with the Steam put, because Shift Tab
Okay,
I think is pretty
that's
universal.
okay.
Previous, it's Steam's fault for making their overlay the same thing.
Okay. The other issue though is you can't use Preve because every time it's gonna bring up Steam overlay.
That's a good point. I
don't think we can change the Steam overlay.
No. I really, and this is maybe this is just a me thing. I never use Shift Tab and Tab to navigate a game menu. No, I have never once even considered.
I don't either.
So like, I'm not sure we need to worry about that.
Okay.
I don't, because like I don't think people are going to be using Shift Tab to navigate it, and so if they, so the likely scenario is they'll Shift Tab to open Steam and it'll change their focus by 1, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I don't.
Steam.
Which one is this? Water Body 5. Water Body 5. Spring Dictionary.
Yeah.
Just pick a random one.
I'm just gonna go to pause menu new and I'm gonna add an extra thing to this check if pause. Actually, no.
Oh, this is the problem. Okay, wait. That helps. No, it's gonna crash now. Ah!
Uh-oh.
Shit. It's fine.
Do you think? Trying to think what the behavior should be for this. Like,
For what exactly?
shift tabbing to pause the game. Should this just apply to if you're in game and you're playing it, like you're in the level? Like, I don't think or should we like try to pause the end game scene too?
No. Yeah, if you shift,
just drop the pause menu.
if you shift tab, if you shift tab during the gameplay, it should pause. If you shift tab during the end menu, it should just pop up but not pause. Or not end menu, during the end game screen. Or end game, like, cutscene, I think. Right? Because we don't want it to skip that if you shift tab. Well, maybe we do. Maybe we just want shift tab to also prompt the pause button at any point.
Yeah, it's hard with the end game thing because we made it where pausing is what skips it, which I think is good.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want Shift Tab to also unpause. And so if we Shift Tab to bring up the pause menu, and then we had the end game screen, I guess we could still use Escape to get out of pause menu.
But like, it should only be Shift Tab should only prompt pause if the game is not paused.
Yeah.
But I think if we just make that a universal rule, that seems fine to me.
So okay. Yeah. If the end game screen is up, don't have to do anything. We're on the main menu page, don't have to do anything. Okay. Okay.
Position plus equals velocity. That's fine. And the initial one is X position, Y position, X position, Y position. That's fine. Why Shift Tab pause if escape prompt pause if it's just so the game pauses when the Steam overlay is activated? That is exactly why.
Yep.
Steam gave us a note on our build. It wasn't a blocker, but they did say it was recommended that when the Steam overlay appears, the game is paused. Although, is there not a way that we can just... do we not get like a callback from Steam? Like, do we need to even worry about Shift Tab? Like, just
I have no
Steam?
idea.
I think it would be worth checking the Godot Steam docs to see if there's like a callback or something we get for Steam overlay being prompted.
Looks like there is.
Okay.
Overlay underscore toggle. Posted when Steam overlay activates or deactivates. The
Nice.
game can use this to be pause or resume single player games.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, let's see if I can hook up some signal with our Steamworks. Singleton. To emit this.
Okay.
Good catch. Good thinking.
Set to the target when it's to the original position plus the target. Ah, okay. May have figured out partially why the Verizon fall was screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hate that I'm inconsistent about the way I reference dictionaries. Sometimes I reference it with brackets and a string, and sometimes I do the dot
I
name.
do that too.
And I hate
do
it.
that too.
I hate that I do it. Okay. Where's that? Spread, apply water noise. Take the target at the original position. Consistently inconsistent. Yep, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. Oh, you know what's interesting about 4.4 when I tried launching our game in it? it defaults down right now when we run our game, and it's running in windowed mode, it starts full screen and then resets to windowed if that's what you have it set to. In 4.3, the window takes up my whole screen, even in windowed mode, right?
Yeah.
Because I have an ultra wide. But in 4.4, the window shrinks down to the actual size of the resolution. It shrinks down to 1080p.
Oh, I like that.
Which is interesting. Dang it, that did not work at all. Oop.
Is nice.
Top by supposed to help.
Overlay displayed. Let's connect this up.
Why on a base type int? Oh.
Is Steam connected? That's yes. Yes, that is what we made.
Oof. Still that. How the physics are implemented, sort of. So the way our physics implementation works is when the fish is out of water, there is a certain level of gravity. When you're in water, though, we turn gravity off completely. And I learned very recently that we could be using dampening, linear dampening on the fish's velocity to kind of build in some resistance. But we actually are just doing linear dampening manually. So I'm calculating the velocity and then taking basically the opposite of it and adding a force of some fraction of the current velocity when you're underwater. So it's sort of like drag, I guess, like water resistance. But yeah, some fraction of your current velocity is being applied against you when you're underwater, and that'll slow you down. Our rotation is a little interesting because our rotation is it is, what did we end up going with? Our rotation is being...
It's not physics?
Our rotation is not being set to a specific rotation position. It's being set to a specific speed at any given time, rotation speed. And the speed is relative to the linear velocity, so the faster you're moving across the screen, the faster you can spin. And whenever you're not moving, and whenever you are not putting any input, your rotation is specifically set to 0. So this means that when you run into stuff, you don't actually spin ever because it is setting the rotation to 0. You spin just a tiny fraction, but then it sets it to 0, which is not realistic. It's...
we tried it the other way.
We tried it the other way, which would have been the more accurate way to do it, and it is not as fun. It's much harder to control, and not in a good hard way, in a kind of frustrating hard way. And some of the puzzles that we designed in later parts of the game relied on the fact that we were manually setting our rotational velocity. Because when we do that, because you're setting velocity, you actually get force from moving. Like, we're not just setting a rotation point, we're setting a rotational velocity. So by turning, you're able to apply force to the fish to push yourself off of things. And so for like this puzzle here, if I can do it, I'm really bad at it.
Fun.
The salmon ladder one. You sort of have to, if you're not moving fast enough, you can get through it by sort of lifting yourself up and pushing yourself through at the right time. Which is only really possible because we are adding velocity, or we're setting the angular velocity there. So it's a little weird. The rotation is definitely a little strange. A lot of the like logic of our character controller is left over from
Nice.
I got it. Left over from before, when we were using Godot's character bodies. Because originally we're making a 2D platformer. Let's use a character body 2D. And so we spent a long time fighting with the character body 2D stuff in Godot because it just was not behaving the way we wanted it to. Because I don't think we quite realized like that the game was to some extent a physics sim. Yeah. And so we actually didn't really want a character body. We just wanted a physics object that you applied forces to. And so we sort of at one point transferred all the code over to a physics object and had to sort of translate it to make it work in the way we wanted it to.
Yeah, it was post playtest.
Yeah, post playtest. So it took some tweaking, but okay, so this will work, but then still somewhere. Right. Deposition of y, or y diff, velocity y, velocity, position, plus equals velocity y.
Hi.
Must be this thing here.
Keep that one.
Please do. Yes, give us a suggestion. We're always open to feedback.
Please.
Must be here then. This is the problem. This isn't.
Hey, Temper.
Hey, Temper, welcome to the YouTube stream. Oh, yeah.
It's
Good idea.
Good idea.
We've been going by Beard Man and Mustache Man for a while, but my beard is not as much of an identifiable feature anymore. But that's a good idea.
Add a Trello ticket.
Did you add a Trello ticket for that?
I can.
No. I was just gonna do it right now.
Okay. Add a Trello ticket to feed my cats. That's why he's on my lap right now. It's like, it's time. I'm like, yep. Okay, let's go, dude. Come on. I'll be right back.
Plabs, I don't know if you were here like just a week ago. I had much longer hair and a much longer beard. And I was getting sick of it. Felt a little bit like a caveman. And I was gonna wait. We're going to GDC next week, and I was gonna wait until right before GDC to clean up, but I got impatient. Fill up the Trello with errands, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's Outer Wilds lo-fi. Yeah. Can't grow beard or mustache once they get a bit long. I feel uncomfortable. I mean, I personally, I hate shaving. I find it so tedious and I don't enjoy it at all. And so I am a man of extremes, and I let my beard get to just ridiculous lengths and sizes before I eventually shave it. It's a burden and a curse.
Yeah. I hate shaving too. Just having hair on my head.
Cool. Now we have names on stream. Exactly. I was one of those kids who thought he could grow a beard in high school, and did my best to try, and only had some success.
This is a college thing for me. Did not try in high school. Let's test the sound. Actually, know what's gonna happen. Oh. I have to like run this through Steam to test this.
Oh yeah, I gotta upload a build. And clean shaven to make me look like a toddler, so I just keep it trimmed. Yeah, I have quite the baby face. At least I feel like I do. When was the last time? I don't remember the last time that I was clean shaven.
Yeah, it's been like 3 years for me.
And the problem is, I used to try and like trim my beard myself, and I very, very, very often would screw it up. And anytime I screw it up, I'm like, okay, well, that's that. Gotta just shave it all now.
Scorched earth.
Right, exactly. It must have been. Well, let's see. I trimmed it before my internship last summer, and that was the last time I like had a seriously shorter beard. Or beard this length at least. And before that,
Thank God.
I don't know. Yeah, it might have been a couple of years. Homer without his 5 o'clock shadow. Wait, are you bald too? So there's just no hair there at all? If I didn't have hair, if I shaved my head at any point, I don't think I could do it without having a beard. Like I would feel like my head has to have some kind of hair on it. If I shave my head hair, then my beard has to be bigger or more present.
I'm good to just upload a build, right? Like,
Yeah, that's fine. We got. Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna make it. I have hair too much even. Reminds me. I wanted to make a ticket for more like to-do list at the end here of delete all old builds from Steam Depot.
oh,
Because
you can get those.
yeah, you can download those. And those have access to upload to the leaderboard technically. So, well, I guess not because it's the debug leaderboard, but still, I think we should clean it up.
Yeah. Okay. Steamworks time. Zoom in.
Zoom enhance on what? What did I show? I don't think anything, right? Just our Trello board.
Oh, I might have shown my.
Oh, yeah, let me see what secrets the Trello holds. Trust me, it's just bug fixes. At this point, we're down to bug fixing. And small visual tweaks. Wait, rise and fall. Where are the surface points edited by the rise and fall function? I cannot find them.
Let me look.
Maybe oh, you know what? I might have deleted them. Maybe that's why they're not being edited anymore.
Yeah, it's called rise and fall.
I'm looking. I'm looking in that function right now, but the actual there's a for loop for the springs and a for loop for the. Oh wait, surface points. Oh God, I'm stupid. Okay, never mind. Jesus Christ.
What?
I was looking at that line and not looking one line above it where it said that I was iterating over surface points. And not the entire polygon, which why would we do that? Then the whole polygon would move. Okay. This equals change amount.
Steam pipe.
Okay, let's take a look at this.
Should we make like a testing branch in Steam, or do you think it doesn't matter?
I mean, we probably should if we're going to be doing like bug fixes and updates and stuff.
Should I just
So
make
yeah,
one?
yeah, might as well do it now. It's a good idea. My camera blown out again. I think it is.
This is what you did to make the one for the demo, right? Like, I can't share my screen, but
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm sure it's right.
about to send a screenshot.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to change that. It's not what I'm going to use.
Did you send it?
I took a screenshot and then it showed my screenshot
Oh.
on stream, so I had to change my main display. So that zoom enhance. There we go. All right, this.
Yeah, that seems fun. Did you set a password on it?
But that's how you set up the other one. Like that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I almost just revealed sensitive information.
Although I'm not sure how much of like. I know that there is some stuff on there that's NDA, but I don't know if everything is NDA. Like, because I know people do like YouTube tutorials about how to set stuff up in Steamworks, right? So,
Yeah.
like, it's clearly not all NDA, or like not allowed to be shown. Just like some of it, but I don't know how much of it. So like, I don't know.
Oops, my password was too short.
Okay, so that.
And I'm gonna put this in like our drive or something. And you're hacked yet.
Yeah. Mm.
I feel like a Steam folder.
What?
Like a Steam folder in our drive
For what?
for like password for
Oh.
testing branch.
No, but you could add it to. I don't know. Anything really.
I'm just gonna make a Steam folder with one document in it. Oh, you can literally see the password in Steamworks. It's visible. Okay.
Something about the position is being set.
Okay, that is live on the testing branch now. Let's switch to the testing branch.
This script is going to need a major cleanup when we're done here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betas. $119 MB.
When do we want to announce the release date? And how do we want to do that?
I don't know. We should probably like buff up the Steam page and stuff.
Yeah. Well, do we like? Should we do like a because we should probably do a release trailer, like have a release for when the game launches, or a trailer for when the game launches. But do we need like a trailer for a release date announcement, or can we just like post that on social medias and like maybe do a TikTok and a YouTube short about it or something?
Yeah, I feel like we could combine them. How do
I don't know if we needed like just a separate trailer for it or not.
Yeah.
everything is set down to 0. Position.
Finally. Got the testing branch.
Cool.
I might just this is like low-key annoying, this like shift tab moving the focus. I might just disable it.
That seems fair.
Honestly.
Yeah.
It's like if I load in, I'm on like continue and I press shift tab. I mean people like just use the mouse though.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably fine. Okay. Gosh dang it.
What?
I exported it with debug mode on, and therefore pressing tab brings up the debug menu, and I made it
Oh
so
my god.
pause menu can't be put up when you have the debug menu. So I have to export another build.
Interesting. Okay, so I did something wrong with the water spread function. Okay. Hello, Oswald. Welcome to the stream, bud.
You said that, and I checked chat.
Okay. Sorry, my hands are kind of cold. Cold. Oh my god.
What was that?
Shoved my water bottle off my desk. Buddy, huh? What's the deal? What do you have to say for yourself, my friend?
Welcome back.
Hello, random commenter. Welcome back to the stream. What do you have to say for yourself? What do you want to tell the world? We're supposed to stream on Steam. I'm gonna make that joke every day.
Okay, we're good.
I definitely just felt something in his tail. I'm gonna make sure he's got some shit in his tail or something.
Oh no.
One second, I'll be right back. Hey, bud, come here. Go figure out what's down.
Kitty is cute. Okay, we're back. New game. Huh? Why no work?
Okay. Wanna know what it was? So last night, Abby and I were watching Severance, and I heard some sound coming from the office, and generally, I'm usually really on top of making sure the cats aren't like messing with cords or anything in our office. And but for some reason, yesterday I decided I think it's fine. They've been good. I doubt they're messing with anything. And I got to my desk this morning, and the foam pop filter on my microphone was on the ground with chunks and bites taken out of it.
Oh my goodness.
And the thing I felt in his tail was somehow a piece of foam ingrained into the very end of his tail. I don't quite know how. Like, if he must have been like sitting on it for a while or something. But it was like a piece of foam was just like shoved into the hair on the end of his tail. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, no. There you go. Okay.
Yes. Let's do that. Forgot debug mode. Having that to true is connected to which leaderboard we pulled from.
Oh yeah.
Okay, wait though. I somehow have a 100% score of 3 seconds on the actual leaderboard. Not sure how that got there. Gonna delete that. And I'm gonna hope that that doesn't happen again. If it does, then there's a bug.
Wait, you got one, or you already had one?
I already had one.
Yeah, you've had one on there for a while. But
Okay. Must have been before I made the other one.
Oh wait, you mean on the main leaderboard, not the debug one?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea about that.
Okay, something is wrong.
With the leaderboard?
No, with Steam connected, Steam overlay toggle.
No. Okay, so water spread function was important, it turns out.
Okay. This already has a process function as well. Oh my god. Oh. Just forgot. I knew that was wrong. What is going on here? I'm in the ocean. The music keeps stopping.
I know why that is. The fix that I tried to do last night is a new problem.
All right, all good.
Yeah, I noticed it this morning as well. What? Cause.
Okay, I'm just gonna take. This is annoying me. The debug sometimes is intercepting the shift tab that I'm trying to mimic. I'm gonna move debug off of tab.
Yeah.
Put on caps lock.
What's up?
If we allow the pause menu to drop in this post-game scene, then they can re-toggle progress bar and like the timer.
I thought we weren't gonna allow the pause menu to drop.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying.
Oh no, I was saying that it just should trigger the pause input, like it would skip. Or we don't allow it at all. Either we don't allow it, or it acts like a pause input and just prompts the endgame screen right away.
Because what is running this like endgame screen?
The endgame manager.
I wonder if we could just like pause the tree.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by, Ren Commenter. We appreciate it.
See ya.
Oh, Oswald, welcome back. Attention today.
good? Uh-oh.
Here's something.
It looks like this works.
Cool. Like shift tab prompts the endgame screen.
No, I made it so it pauses it actually without bringing down the pause menu.
Oh, that's cool.
I think something. What are all these print statements?
Oh, those are I probably pushed those on accident. Yeah, those are water body stuff I'm working on.
I'm gonna try to comment them.
This is here.
Yes.
Oswald, stop. What's up?
I don't know if this is something to account for. Oh, there it goes. Pause this. I dropped into here.
Yeah.
Creative mode, and it gave me a falling line.
A falling line, not a success line.
Oh, maybe it was a success line. It was a success line, yeah. But it delayed the start of the end game narration a lot, and I'm
Yes.
already at the bottom of the water, and I can't move at all, and it just started the narration.
Like there was a long silence after it or something, or
Yeah.
that's a little weird. It shouldn't be possible to normally get a reaction line out of there. Because all of the water bodies are at the same like level in their IDs. Like the only way you can trigger a reaction line is by going from basically the beginning of the game to the end using creative mode.
Okay.
But the spacing, I'm not. That's a little more concerning. Something about what? Enabled.
I think it could be worth trying disabling music for this endgame narration. Or like fading out music at the start of it.
Sure. Yeah, that's easy.
I had more of an upbeat variation going, and I feel like it kind of took away from the emotional like weight of some of the words.
Well, there isn't. There is no variation. There's only one. If you are following, like, if you have gone through the mountain spring, you will have you'll have the version of the mountain spring music that has all 4 parts. That's the only version you'll have by the time you get there. So the music is more tailored. And by doing creative mode, you might have been able to get something different actually. Which is why when I was testing it earlier, I was like going through the mountain spring to trigger the right music things that happen.
Let me try that a couple times.
What I probably do need to do though is I actually should make a ticket for this. Not all of the water bodies are set up with music cues, so if you skip certain ones somehow, although I think that there's one that is basically not skippable because of the way it's shaped, and that one has the last music cue. So I think it's okay if you play through the mountain spring and you get that last music cue. It should be the most intense version of the music, and then it starts to fade out as the narration is happening. This. Oh no.
Okay, never mind. Music is good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think I still had ocean music by skipping everything.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, I think I've got this hooked up correctly. I'm not sure why Steamworks wasn't hitting. I'll put a breakpoint in there. Nice, yeah, that's good. I added a ticket print already, but I think we should. When after the fish bride is hidden, that like last scene,
Yeah.
when we're gonna replace it with the eggs, I think we should like freeze the fish's position or something, because like it like
Just moves a little.
jiggles just a little bit.
Yeah. Good call.
It's there already though.
Cool.
Okay. What was I gonna do? In pause menu new. I need to drink more water. Try to re-export this. What is this? New export. Let's test this. I have this working, and I'm testing it in Engine by doing if focus.action just pressed UI focus prev, which is shift tab. I do steam.overlay toggle.emit. So like I'm emitting the signal that Steam is supposed to be giving me, and it's working all the way through. So like this should work.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like somehow using the wrong signal or something. That like I have everything connected.
Did I just figure it out? I think I'm gonna figure it out. This problem has been the whole time.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. Dot. Nope. Oh, I knew that was gonna be an error.
What is going on there? I am home alone. What are you doing in here? Why are we attacking the rug? There's carpet everywhere now, dude. Is this fun? Okay, let's play. Come on. Get your thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, shift tab, that works. Then we go into game. Shift tab here, it's not going to stop anything. Why isn't that working? going crazy. Bro. I think it is.
Should be setting it.
It's gonna work this time. Did I just hit new game or continue? Clip that. Let's look back. Okay, I hit continue. Good. Yes! Okay. Okay, that works.
Cool.
I'm going to disable the Shift Tab UI navigation because I think it's annoying.
Yeah.
If you're good with that.
Yeah. That
Because
sounds good.
it's just like completely unusable now with
Yeah.
Steam Overlay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's done. Hi, buddy. What's up? Come here, buddy. Oh.
I am confused about something for the water surfaces.
Yeah.
So in the spring object, there is a variable target y, which you have set to the natural position of the spring, right? Or you've labeled it as natural position of the spring. And in like reset, the reset spring function, you're setting the position.y equal to target y. And in the physics process, it looks like you are approaching target y here at some speed, right?
Yep.
But target y is like a small number between 0 and like -4 and 4 or something.
I think that's because it was the local position and then the parent was the global position.
The
Because
parent.
each of the springs had a spring parent, you know?
So it's, oh my god. Oh, so it was, the spring parents aren't actually moving up and down at all.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay. 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 Cool. So that is the missing piece of this puzzle. Oh my god. So I do need to store that piece of data. Okay. Disposition. Store. Grab the stick. Just set in your original position. Why you don't even need it. Okay. See if that does it. Oh. Whoa, but my frame rate is terrible. Is this a streaming problem? I think it might. Or is this, well, I don't know. This looks kind of screwed up. I'm not sure. Well, we only got a couple minutes left anyway. Yeah, this might be a stream problem. Okay. Smooth again. Okay. I got those working correctly. But now I need the edge points to get back to it.
Do you want me to make the fish eggs, or did you want to do that?
Sure. If you want to, yeah, go ahead. I'm kind of in the weeds with this here, so yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna get to it right away.
I will get to it now. Hey, get out of there, buddy. Come here. Come here. Hey, no, out of there. Get out of the trash. Were you thinking just like a little pile of salmon eggs? Or were you thinking of like
Probably, yeah.
filling the whole thing with salmon eggs? Like the whole
I
Mountain
think-
Spring area. Like I could make a tile set.
I think it should probably just be wherever the salmon was, right?
Okay. Yeah.
It's pretty- Okay, well, it is 5:06 here, so we should probably wrap up the stream. If you are still with us, thank you so much for joining us this evening. We appreciate your time very much. If you haven't already, please go wishlist upstream on Steam and give the demo a try now. You will not have to wait that much longer. The full game is coming very soon. Let's see, follow us on social media, YouTube, TikTok, Blue Sky, here on Twitch. We're very close to hitting 50 followers on Twitch, and that's very exciting. Yeah, it's just every day this week from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, as close as we can to finishing this game.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thanks again. Have a good night.
You're good temper.
Yeah, no worries.